What comes to your mind when I say Harvard? The best university in the world? The university which produced multiple American presidents. Ivy League. What if I told you tonight that another word has come to be associated with Harvard University? Plagiarism. A US Congressional committee says it is probing plagiarism allegations against none other than Harvard University President Claudine Gay. Yes, one of the most revered universities in the world is facing mounting questions over its president copying someone else's work. In focus was the doctoral dissertation of Claudine Gay from 1997. Two examples of duplicative language were found. More importantly, these examples were not attributed to the correct source, making them appear as downright imitation. In scholarly work, this is a grave sin. The committee is now probing Harvard over the matter. They sent a letter to the university demanding all its documentation and communication related to these allegations. In a statement, the university said that the president will update her dissertation to correct these instances of inadequate citation. This news is embarrassing for any academic institution, but for Harvard, which regards itself as the breeding ground for excellence and credibility, this news is a PR nightmare. Let's not forget, Harvard President Claudine Gay has been a controversial figure of late. The university has been trying to quell the uproar over her leadership. Recently, Dr. Gay was heavily criticized for her response to Hamas's assault on Israel on October 7th, and her silence on allegations of anti-Semitism on campus. So the timing of this plagiarism allegation is significant. It is also important to note that these allegations are being driven by the conservative media in the United States. Now, let's be clear, we're not defending the Harvard president, we're simply putting out facts. If the president of a premier American university has been accused of plagiarism, it raises questions. How did Harvard University miss it? Was it being lax with its scholarly leader while using the harshest of standards to judge its students? We also need to understand what plagiarism means and is. It is the act of stealing or passing off the ideas or words of another as one's own. The act of using another's work without crediting the source, the act of committing literary theft, presenting as new and original an idea or product inspired by an existing source. So let's be clear, if Claudine Gay has done any of this, she's guilty and must be held accountable. But the bigger question is, how did Harvard University miss this? How did their software miss it? Most universities use a plagiarism detection software to assess and review their students' work. So if you lift things off from another paper, copy someone else, the software flags it. So did Harvard not do the same for its president? Or is there more to this story? Whatever side you believe, one thing's for sure, Harvard University is making headlines for all the wrong reasons. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.